never heard this, and I'm a Miami resident, you know, I was born, raised and born there. I've never heard of the stand your ground law, but then I started doing research. And I've gotten in contact with Governor Rick Scott of the state of Florida. You know, I have gotten in contact with the state attorney general, Pam Bondi. I have gotten in contact with numerous victims, you know, of the same charge, you know, that they got off on. And I've actually even wrote to the White House, you know, addressing this law.
The governor has formed a task force involving also the state attorney in Miami-Dade as a member of the task force that's going to sort of review the law and decide whether they should recommend any changes to it. I think the Garcia case is sort of a real example of how people can sort of take the law into their own hands and what some of the fears were when this law was initially passed.
I'm looking in a more broader sense, you know, of the word. I'm looking to save a life, you know. This was a senseless killing. It is senseless, but senseless killing. What happened to my brother, very, very senseless, you know. My brother's gone now, you know, I really can't do anything. I mean, now it's time to, you know, think about the community. You know, we have to take this matter seriously because, you know, this can happen to somebody else. You know, this can happen to somebody else and they just leave them thrown in the middle of the street there at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, and that's something that I don't want to happen. And if we can do that, if we can contribute and do something, you know, that would, you know, that gives me a lot of peace. And, you know, and I know my brother will appreciate that.